everybody, it's Michaela at Hooked in a Flash. If you'd like to find me, you can do so on Instagram as Hooked in a Flash and Facebook as Hooked in a Flash Crochet. And then I do have a Ravelry page, which is Hooked in a Flash, that has some patterns on it. And I have patterns over on Etsy, which is Hooked in a Flash as well. I hope everyone's doing well and being safe. I know last week I didn't get a video out, and it is because we had a really severe ice storm here, and I was out of power and phone service for 6 days. But we were fine. It wasn't anything crazy. It was a little cold, but otherwise we were just fine. We had some help from my brother. He brought a generator over for us. And then he took my kids over to his place because he had power. So my kids were warm and we just hung out. We were fine. So I hope everyone's doing okay. I know it's been crazy right now. But that is why I didn't get a post out for you guys last week. And I'm doing so now. I do have a lot to show you, so I'm going to try and get through it fast so that you guys don't have to sit here for 4 hours listening to me talk. I'm going to show you what I finished first, and then we'll go from there. That's what I'm doing today. My lovely lady is wearing a balaclava because it was so cold. So I don't have a pattern for that. That is just one that I made up. But the mannequin head is a free pattern that you can get on Ravelry if you'd like. I'm super excited. I didn't check it this morning, but like last night, it was at 86 downloads already. I thought that was so cool, right? I think it's neat. Anyways, what I finished, were these socks. This is from that Handmade Society knit-along that I am doing. I know that this was not the best yarn for this because it has cables in it, if you see here, but it's really nice. I love, love, love this yarn a lot. I got this, of course, from Teaselwick Wools. I usually get most if not all of my sock yarn from Teaselwick Wools because she has a huge selection and I really like her yarn shop. This is Chappell, we don't know, from Teaselwick, and this is you can wash and dry on this one. I have not tried because my electricity has been out. I have a huge pile of laundry to do now, so I will be doing that. This is the Wonder Clicks, and the color number is 2132. Really nice to work with. It does feel like a very sturdy yarn that I'm not going to have any problems with the wear on it. Some of the other yarns that I get, that I felt, feel nice, but you can tell they're not really made for a sock. It says sock, but not really. I followed the pattern. You guys would be super proud of me. Kind of. Almost. I was so close. The sock was supposed to be this long. I just don't like socks that long, so I did make the pattern shorter on the leg. But I did follow it the rest of the way. I did my heel flap and gusset. This does not have a slip knit heel flap. This just has a ribbing heel flap on it. So it was a bit better, a bit more bearable. But I have 5 more sock setters coming from this, and I absolutely am going to turn them to toe up because I greatly prefer toe up rather than heel or cuff down. And I will not be doing this heel anymore. I got fuzzies on it. Sorry, guys. I will not be doing this heel anymore. I can't stand it. It's so long. And I am not saying anything to anybody else that likes this sock. It fits great. It has a great fit. And if someone has a high instep or a funky, or not funky, but a different heel or something like that, this is super customizable to fit your foot. But I just can't stand it. It takes so long to do. You're picking up stitches. It's just too much for me. So I will be doing my heel on the next one. But that's this. I really like it. I like the way that it pulled. I really like everything about those socks. I really like wearing them too. So I got that. The next thing that I did was I may tweak this pattern a little bit. This is my first go. I might tweak it a little bit before it's done and sent out. But I switched. I have this whale in a crochet pattern, and I made it in knit. See, I really like the increases that I did on here. I'm not excited about these decreases. I'm going to switch them, I think. Otherwise, it's fine. The one thing about knitting compared to crochet, though, if you guys don't do both, is knitting turns out so much smaller than crocheting, so you have to do it. So I'm trying to decide if I should make this the way this, like this is converting the crochet pattern, and I wish I had it. I don't have one, unfortunately. I just actually gave it away not too long ago. I had a crochet one for a while, a whale. But this is just converting the crochet pattern over to knitting. This is not changing anything. This would be essentially doing the exact same thing. The increases in the exact same spaces. You're just knitting instead of crocheting. And that's what you get here. Now, the crochet one is about this big. You know what I mean? So it's so much smaller, and I'm trying to decide if I should keep it this way, which is cute, or if I should adapt it to be bigger or as big as the crochet version so that they are the same size toy, but they would be a different pattern. What are your thoughts? I'm definitely going to change the decreases on here because they're too noticeable. I don't like them. But we'll get through that. This is number 1. So let me know on that one for that. That is all that I was able to finish because we had no light. And if we did have light or in a spot where I could knit or crochet, which I definitely can without looking, that's not a problem for me. My hands were too cold to actually work. They were painful. So I had to wear mittens, and I couldn't knit or crochet with my mittens. It was a big thing. I was a big baby for 6 days. But I did do some stuff, and I will show you what I have been working on. First is I'm making a very large, way bigger than I always start this. So let me just do a little thing. I always start, I'm like, I'm going to make, maybe something this big because Delilah wanted a bigger horse. And now I have this huge thing. Do you see? Why do I do this to myself? Because now I have to make a giant body. Oh, well. It's a horse head. I like how the nostrils turned out on here. It's got a nice little muzzle. And then the thing on here needs eyes, obviously. And she wanted a fire blaze, so we're gonna do that. But that's what I got done on that. I do also have, I'm making a Pokemon for one of for somebody, and but I don't have it. It's like I have like just a few rows, so it's like nothing. So I do have that technically, and that'll be in the background works. I don't know when I will get that one done. The other thing that I started and then had to frog and then started again is I was making a sweater because it's cold. This is just a circular yoke sweater. There's nothing crazy going on. I did do some short rows for the collar area. And I am almost done with I'm almost ready to split for the sleeves. It needs to go down about 2 inches, maybe 2 inches, and then it'll be ready to go. I did make the thing more open because I don't like a tight one. If you guys see me, I'm always pulling this down just because I'm not super big on having the collar up close to my neck. So I made this one longer. And that is with, I think it's been so long and I don't have the things on them. They're ginormous balls of yarn that I got on clearance at Michael's for a long time ago. I know that they are Michael's brand. Michael's brand yarn, and I think it's called Never End or Forever Lasting or something like that. At any rate, it has like 1,400 yards of yarn on it, and I've used half. I made a sweater for my mom, and then I was making that blanket that I turned into a shawl thing with it, and now I'm making a sweater. So that's what I'm doing on that. That is all that I've been able to work on because, like I said, it was just too cold. I know that now that I have heat in my house and it is lovely, I will be working more. So hopefully I'll have more to show you next week. But I do have a bunch of stuff that I have brought in that I have, you know, I shouldn't be bringing this up, but I'm going to do it because I'm a crazy. The first one, I bought this off of Etsy. This is Steinhard Yarns. I found her on Instagram. You can find her on Instagram as Steinhard Yarns. It's 50 grams of sock yarn. It is 75/25 wool nylon blend. It's hand dyed. This came from Latvia. So it did take almost a month to get to me, but it was only like $8. So I was super happy. These will be, these are intended to be socks for my son because his favorite color is green. And yeah, I brought this up here just to remind myself that it is Steinhard Yarn on Instagram. I don't know if you can, maybe if I put this up here, it's right there. Boop, boop, boop. Steinhard. Really lovely. I did talk to her also. Her customer service was really, really good. Super responsive, lovely person. So, 5 stars. The other things that I have brought home is just new to me. So my friend, my amazing friend, she's amazing. She's like my best friend. Oh no, I forgot my thingy. Oh, there's a thingy to show you guys. Do I have it? I'm really sad right now, you guys. I really meant to bring it. No, it's on my purse. Okay, I'm going to show you guys next week. And I'm so sorry, Christina, please. No, I love it so much. She got me a gift off of Etsy, and it is so, so cute. I will show it next week because I totally forgot it on my purse like a jerk. But she gave me some yarns from her stash that she's not going to use. She decided it's not for her. So I got some big twist. This is navy blue, varsity navy blue, black, white, and red. I think this is just called red. Oh, no, sorry, deep red. Okay, so I got those. And these don't wash well, so that's why she gave them to me, because she wants stuff that can wash better. And then she also gave me these. I think these were a clearance thing that she picked up, but it was kind of an impulse buy, and she decided she doesn't like the colors. So I took them because my son loves these colors. I'll make him a sweater. This is Cupcake Yarn in colorway Pot of Gold. Don't know why it's called Pot of Gold. I guess because of the green, it's leprechaun, maybe. Who knows? So I got those. This will be a sweater for my son, like I said. This is, well, I don't have to show you those because those are just coming back to me because I let her borrow some yarn and she used it and then sent it back my way. This is Yarn Bee Sweet Minis Cactus Bloom. This I've never used. It's 100% acrylic, and because it's so small, I'm gonna make some toys out of it. We'll see what I make, but that'll be fun. She also sent me these. She decided she's not going to use them. This is bamboo, Karen, and Pantone blue, bamboo bouncing blues is what it's called. Not 100% on what I'm going to do with this, but it is very soft. And maybe with two, let me see how much, what's the yardage on these bad boys? It says there's 100 grams total. So I'm assuming 20 grams each. So I have 40 grams each. Maybe I can make a cute shawl or something. Let's see. What's the yards? 180 yards. It'd be small, but I'll figure out something. We'll do something. Don't worry about that. You don't have to worry about that. I'll always find something to do. The last one is one that I totally have picked up and put down like 50 times. And she got it on clearance. Look at this. This is gorgeous. I absolutely love this so much. This is Yarn Bee Rainbow Rhapsody Crimson Poppies. It is a lace weight, and it feels like cotton. Yeah, it is cotton. Cotton acrylic blend. And this has, I will tell you, 918 yards. And of course, my first thing immediately was I could either make a shawl, which of course I can, or what about a really nice shirt, you guys? 918 yards I think would make a shirt for me. And have it go down. Oh, it'd be so lovely. I love this so much. It would take forever because it is lace weight, but it's cotton and it would be a really nice summer shirt. I really, really love this yarn a lot. She does not enjoy reds, oranges, or yellows. So this was a total impulse buy for her. And I love them. So this is perfect for me. So I already have projects planned for most of the yarn that she's given me. So yeah, actually my yarn stash was deplenishing a little bit. So besides my wool has not been deplenishing because I keep bringing in so much. But the acrylic side needed some stocking. So perfect. So thank you so much, Christina. I am so sorry I forgot that. I feel awful. But it is so cute, you guys. And it is totally worth it to me. And I absolutely love it so much. I will show you guys next week, I promise. The other things I got, Amazon had a buy two get one free on books just recently. So I did go ahead and buy 2 books, and then my husband bought a book. So the first one is the 1,000 Japanese Knitting and Crochet Stitches. This is chart only and phenomenal, you guys. I can't deal with how many patterns is in this thing. I was gonna flip through really fast and show you one that I especially liked, but I can't find it right now. Oh, this one I do like though, because they just have amazing stuff. It's crazy. That's the setup. You got the stitches over here. This tells you how many rows or how many stitches, how many rows. And then here's this. And then at the front will tell you what the symbols mean so that they can shove everything in here. This also has crochet stitches, and that's set up this exact same way. Just like that. And then again in the front, it shows you the stitch symbols. I am super, super happy with this purchase. I got it on Amazon, like I said. I will link it down below because this is awesome. If you guys know how to read charts. The next one is 750 knitting stitches, the ultimate Knit Stitch Bible. I think it was Ross from Smells Like Yarn had this book up, and I had looked at, and that's where I found out about it. And then when they had the sale, I just wanted to get it. So this one has it written out. This does not have charts. So it writes out each one for you. And then I can't remember if this had a... Nope, it does have a key to stitch diagrams, but the everything's written on the page that you go through. So this is also a really, really nice book. I'm super happy about this. I really like, in here, there is some color work ones that I'm really interested in doing. It's like traditional color work stuff that I really wanted to maybe try out. And it does have some really nice edging things for... I would use it for my shawls and stuff like that. Well, I'll just show you guys so I'm not flipping through this. And here's some edging that they do on here. Really cool. Very good. I think this is a really good buy as well for myself. Yeah. Again, I will link this down below as well. 750 knitting stitches. The last thing is I went out with my husband and we went to the Book Bin, which is a store down in Salem, Oregon, that we like to go to. And I found this, I'll leave that part out, I guess. I just put that out so you can see it's from the Book Bin, and it is called Cables Untangled. This has a bunch of cables. This has written instructions and the chart, if you guys wanted to do that. My favorite one, and I can't believe that I just opened to this, is this color work one. I understand the concept of it, but I haven't actually tried color work cables yet. I'm very excited to try that one out. That was one that I wanted to see. And I just love cables. I think cables is my favorite thing to do. And I want to incorporate cables and like everything. All the things. So I love this book. This was a really good book for me. Personally, if you don't like cables, it's probably not the best. I do have several cable books. I think the best one for cables that I've gotten so far though is... oh, I need to show that too. Where is it? I have a Vogue. Oh, it's this one. Vogue Knitting Stitchery Cables. This has been my best one so far for cables. It's been... it has both written and charts. Each page is its own thing. It's a really nice Stitchery is what it's calling itself. I'll set that there. But I do like that cable one too. It has some new ones that I haven't seen, which is nice. I really like reference material, if you guys haven't noticed. My last thing that I have, and it is noisy, is I did get this from Teeswick Wools. They are open, and they do have power. If anybody's around Salem, they do have power. This is an Argyle Cowl Kit, and it's 100% wool. It has a bell on it, so it's super noisy, and plastic. So the company, yeah, I'm just gonna pull one out here. The first one is a natural white, and this, yeah, it actually is showing the blue. It almost looks black, but it's a super dark blue. It feels really nice. It's 100% wool, so it's not the softest, you know, thing in the whole world, but it is something that's totally wearable. And this is Imperial Yarn, and this is actually over in Eastern Oregon, over by Maupine, Oregon. Anyways, this is navy like I said, 100% wool. Both of these are approximately, it says 225 yards. And it is a worsted. Very nice. I don't know if I'm going to make the Argyle cowl because I don't wear cowls too much, but I will be wearing, I do want to do color work with this. So I'm very excited about this. And I don't know. It says it's from Shenango, Oregon. Beef, lamb, and woolen fashions. Okay, so it says that they produce handcrafted all-natural beef, lamb, and woolen fashions with sustainable practices that date back to 1871. It is an Oregon desert tradition. Very awesome. I really, really like this yarn. She has some other, this is a new yarn that she's carrying in the store. And I have tried, I've felt some other ones that she got in that aren't, it's different than this wool. And it's super nice, very soft feeling, and it feels like it's going to work up really, really nice. So I'm excited about that. I love local stuff too, that's produced, you know, more locally, such as, never mind. I don't have any up there. But yes, I really like to get the local yarn if I can. So that is it. That's all I have for you guys this week. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Oh, you know what? I was going to tell you bonus about those crochet hooks that I got, the light up ones. We used them. I charged them up that night before we lost power because we knew that we had a big ice storm coming in and we wanted to be prepared. I charged up those crochet hooks for my kids as flashlights. It took 15 minutes to charge. They lasted 6 days of being used daily to run to the bathroom. Super bright light. Absolutely love them to run, you know, to do, hold on, totally worked. And they are still charged and running. So 100% love those crochet hooks. They were a lifesaver. And that is Yarnmania crochet hooks that I will put in the description down below as well. So it's going to be a bunch of Amazon stuff going in the description down below. And then Etsy as well, or Instagram or Etsy. Maybe I'll post her Etsy. That would make more sense than her Instagram, right? I'll post that. I hope everyone has a wonderful time. And again, stay safe and warm. I'll see you next week. Bye.